Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the San Francisco 49ers. We're breaking down the incredible performance of head coach Kyle Shanahan and digging into exactly where he ranks among the NFL's top play callers. We look at the data to see if this master strategist is truly maximizing his potential and what that means for the team's future success. Career numbers to legends like Patrick Mahomes to see if he is truly operating at an elite level. Finally, we return to the 49ers drama as we explore the latest free agent speculation surrounding Joey Bosa. We examine why analysts are suggesting that the San Francisco 49ers could become a prime destination for the veteran defensive end, looking at how a deal could provide crucial depth for their pass rush and what this means for their defensive scheme. Don't miss the rest of the show. The San Francisco 49ers offense, masterminded by head coach and play caller Kyle Shanahan, continues to showcase elite efficiency, leading the league in several key metrics despite challenging circumstances. The 2023 season was a standout year for the unit, culminating in a Super Bowl berth, and last season, the offense remained top-ranked in the NFL despite significant injuries. According to FTN Fantasy, the 49ers offense ranked second in the NFL in passing DVOA at 44.7%, with an overall offensive DVOA of 18.2%. The team finished 10th in the NFL with 25.7 points per game, securing 12 wins and a playoff victory, though they allowed 342 yards per game and 21.8 points per game. However, an analysis of Shanahan's play-calling tendencies reveals an interesting dynamic. Football Insights data on play callers and pass rate over expected, PROE, suggests Shanahan is near the bottom of the league in calling pass plays, registering a -19%. This contrasts sharply with the offense's high passing efficiency, indicating that the 49ers generate significant chunk plays without relying on high-volume passing. The trends shift when examining situational play calling. Inside the 20-yard line, Shanahan's pass rate drops to -4.2%, and in the red zone, it settles at -4.7%, which aligns closer to the league average. Even on third down for 5 or more yards, the play calling remains negative at -0.7%. Looking ahead to 2026, the focus for the 49ers running game must be on efficiency. While Shanahan is not abandoning the run, the addition of players like Mike Evans, Christian Kirk, Dejon Stribling, and returning players such as Ricky Pearsall, Demarcus Robinson, Jacob Cowing, Jordan Watkins, and George Kittle is expected to increase throwing opportunities. Christian McCaffrey's success in 2025 underscores the continued benefit of the passing attack. The question remains whether Shanahan will incorporate more drop-back passing into his scheme, given the proven efficiency of the offense across multiple teams. The offseason is heating up as speculation mounts regarding potential roster moves for the San Francisco 49ers, a team facing stiff competition in the NFC West, including the Seattle Seahawks. Analysts suggest that the 49ers could make significant improvements, potentially targeting key free agent additions to bolster their lineup. ESPN correspondent Matt Bowen has pointed to 2 specific players that could be attractive additions for San Francisco: guard Kevin Zeitler and edge rusher Joey Bosa. Bowen suggests Zeitler, at 36, could provide an immediate upgrade to the offensive line, offering a physical inside presence and movement capable of fitting into Kyle Shanahan's scheme. This move could address concerns about the offensive line that surfaced during recent matchups against the Seahawks. Additionally, Bowen highlighted Joey Bosa. Despite a history of injuries, Bosa demonstrates speed and power, possessing the ability to generate significant pressure. Bowen believes Bosa could provide quality depth to the 49ers pass rush, which ranked last in pressure rate and total sacks in 2025. The suggestion to pair Bosa with his brother, Nick Bosa, is noted as a potentially underrated factor, as sibling synergy can be a strong motivator. While the Seattle Seahawks maintain a stacked roster under general manager John Schneider, the tight win-loss margins in the NFC West, particularly between Seattle, San Francisco, and the Los Angeles Rams, mean that even minor changes can dramatically shift the balance of power. The outlook for San Francisco hinges on whether they can successfully execute these potential moves to maintain their competitive edge against their rivals. Brock Purdy is being highlighted as an exceptionally successful quarterback, with a specific statistic pointing to his elite performance. According to Sports Illustrated, Purdy's adjusted net yards per attempt stands out, boasting a career 7.8 NEA, a figure described as unprecedented for his level of play. This metric accounts for passing yards, touchdowns, interceptions, and sacks, providing a more reliable measure of quarterback efficiency. At just 26 years old, Purdy has accumulated over 1,300 passing attempts. When comparing him to other young, experienced, and productive quarterbacks in the modern era, the comparison is stark. The report cites Dan Marino and Patrick Mahomes as peers, noting that Purdy's 7.8 NEA is higher than Dan Marino's 7.3 NEA and surpasses Patrick Mahomes' 8.1 NEA from 2017-2021 before he turned 27. Even Deshaun Watson, at his peak before turning 27, recorded a 7.3 NEA, which was slightly below Purdy's mark. The analysis also examines the role of the offensive scheme under Kyle Shanahan. While Shanahan has successfully utilized various quarterbacks, the report asserts that no other signal callers have matched Purdy's highs or his consistency. For instance, Mac Jones, who shared a similar supporting cast last year, posted a 6.7 NEA, which, while respectable, falls significantly short of the peaks Purdy achieves. Despite a less optimal year, Purdy still finished with a 7 NEA, demonstrating the ceiling of his performance when operating within that system. In conclusion, while not necessarily the second-best quarterback of all time, the content strongly positions Brock Purdy as a very good quarterback who commands respect for his consistent, high-level production. San Francisco 49ers are once again at the center of free agent speculation surrounding veteran defensive end Joey Bosa. Early in the new year, General Manager John Lynch publicly dismissed the possibility of the team signing the veteran, emphasizing concerns over affordability. However, the landscape has shifted significantly since those initial comments. The 49ers have added developmental pass rusher Romelu Height via the NFL draft, and Bosa's asking price may have softened following his extended period unsigned. Consequently, analysts and pundits are now suggesting that a cheaper deal in the Bay Area, allowing him to play alongside his brother Nick Bosa, is a viable option. ESPN's Matt Bowen has cited San Francisco as an ideal destination for the soon-to-be 30-year-old Bosa. While he is no longer the premier pass rusher he was with the Los Angeles Chargers, Bosa has completed a successful one-year stint with the Buffalo Bills, recording 5 sacks and 5 forced fumbles over 15 games. The consensus is that a situational role would best suit his current talents. Bowen noted that Bosa has addressed availability concerns over the past 2 seasons, playing in at least 14 games each, and fits well into Raheem Morris' defensive scheme. Last season in Buffalo, Bosa averaged 36.3 snaps per game, accumulating 5 sacks, 5 forced fumbles, and 42 pressures. His speed-to-power ability and high energy for late-down stops remain assets. Bosa is projected to provide quality depth for the 49ers pass rush, which ranked last in pressure rate at 24.9% and total sacks at 20 in 2025. Securing a pass rush presence is desirable, especially given the 49ers low sack total last season. Furthermore, the longer Bosa waits, the higher the probability that he will accept a more cost-effective contract, positioning this move as an excellent contingency plan should Height's development prove slower than anticipated.